Okay, so T-minus 3 days until 4th of July, and Brady has decided that he wants to take his car, his Nova, to the car show in our hometown. There's lots that still has to be done to his car. The motor is not fully put together. We're waiting on valve springs, and we are currently, me and Boyd, picking up his fiberglass hood. Boyd's strapping it down right now. We're at FedEx Freight picking up the hood because you can barely see Boyd, because they tried to deliver it to our house when nobody was home to sign for it. Everybody's at work. So we're picking it up here, then we're gonna head to Brady's shop and hopefully put some work in. Poor Boyd. Now he's asking him how to get out of here. This was a deal.
I almost messed up.
What? You almost said your name? Did they make you show the ID?
Yeah. They took copy and everything.
Oh,
no.
no. Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna look at it later on and be like, what the fuck? So he's like, here, you gotta sign here, sign this right here, and put his name, put your name right next to it. I'm like, all right, for sure. So I signed his name, put his name right next to it. He's like, here, let me get you a copy. And I was just bullshitting with them, trying to be cool. I'm like, this is way hotter in Paso than it is here. This blah blah. And he's like, oh yeah, no way. Then he gives me the sheet. He's like, all right, have a good day, Brady. I'm like I almost said it. My name's Boyd, because that happen all the time. I always have like, I'm Boyd. So I was like, yeah, have a good day, dude. I almost fucked that up.
Jesus, I was wondering what was taking you so long.
Yeah.
I figured they weren't gonna need to scan anything.
Oh yeah, they took copies and everything.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Well, I forgot to mention in the previous video that I took explaining the situation that when Brady called earlier, they said that he was gonna need identification to pick up the package.
So you took an expired one.
So I grabbed his expired driver's license out of the freaking kitchen drawer. It's not super expired. It was only like a year expired. I almost grabbed the one that expired in 2016.
I thought you grabbed that one.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's our homie with the freaking security gate.
You doesn't want to talk to me again?
No. You're gonna go left.
Okay.
Dude, those guys were literally just standing there watching you strap. They didn't offer to help or anything.
Nah, they were bullshitting about how he was being real from his heart. And he told her this, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. That don't sound good.
You're like, all right, so you're gonna help or no?
Yeah.
They were literally watching you too, because I was watching him the whole time. And like, yeah, this shit was funny.
I had to put the thing on the trailer by myself and everything.
Yeah, was it heavy? Oh, well, that's good.
He's like, it's not even 50 pounds. I'm like, if you only knew it was inside. We're hoping it's way less than 50 pounds.
Yeah, bro. So now we gotta fucking go to Napa.
Yeah.
And get, are we picking up transmission parts?
Yeah, I think he said it was a intermediate shaft seal. I think is what he said. I don't know exactly. Something.
You're gonna turn right at the light.
Do you get back on the freeway?
Yeah.
The straps are good on that side.
Let me look. For real. Okay, so now 20 minutes later. No, you were in there for fucking forever, dude.
What? Bro, it was only 10 minutes.
And that took way longer than it should have, though.
It took way longer than it should have. I went to the old guy too, because you know, like, the rule is you go to a parts store, you go to the old guy, because the old guy's gonna know everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the old guy, and then the old guy was so old that
he didn't know.
Kept losing the shit on the computer, and he's like, "Fuck, dude, I don't know how to work the computer." And I'm like,
"Oh my god."
Yeah, so it did take a little bit for sure.
Nice.
Like, that's so cool. I don't know why I like that.
No,
Honestly, it doesn't really come in that handy.
It came in handy right now when you almost hit the curb.
I almost smoked it. I was tight.
And if we go straight, we go to the hospital where I spent 3 weeks in ICU.
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
I don't ever want to go over there again.
We'll go left.
We have to go get diesel now, and then to Hollister.
How far is Hollister from here? Like half an hour? 45 minutes?
I don't even want to look because of traffic.
I know.
Let me go map it. Poor Boyd pulling his little trailer. You can't even see it. Trying to find parking and fitting in gas stations. We'll get there.
At the shop.
We made it 3 hours later.
Fuck, that took forever, dude. I'm a fucking smoke.
Brady got the motor all ready to paint. They're mixing paint. Trying to mix paint. I personally feel like he's gonna need like 400 coats.
Yeah, I'm grabbing this today. That looks cool though.
For real.
Somehow this is air with color on the frame.
That is not the thing to say right now.
What's that? You're gonna get canceled. What the fuck is that? It's not like you're dead. Alright, that color is a bitch up though. I love that color, I always have. I guess having a purple truck when you're 4 years old. It's weird having people like, oh my god, you did it that color. You're like, how do you not like that color, dude?
Yeah, like, it looks so good.
I just might do like the V-Locks instead of turquoise. Fucking find out.
No.
No. Did it more as a joke. He was like, drop my front springs off and have him powder coat. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna do him pink. He's like, I told you to do him whatever. And I'm like, no, really, I'm gonna do him the raspberry color. Cause I've always wanted to do something that color. And he's like, no, yeah, seriously, do him that color. So I brought him home that color and he put him on the car.
Dude, I think they look
I think
badass.
we're keeping the trend here.
Is this that actual paint code?
It was powder coat, so we tried to match it.
That's what Boyd mixed it in Napa.
Yeah.
Boyd was like,
We were trying to mix it. We're like, the powder coat shit, the pink shit, yeah, close enough, go for it.
and it wasn't like he was like, he was like,
Oh yeah, dude, I was like, line, we'll roll with it.
tell me it's not too bad. That's nice.
It looks pretty damn close.
No, but that's...
You know what's funny is I said it's gonna be lighter than this powder coat. It's not. It's way darker than this powder coat.
I don't want it to be super bright. Like
Yeah, I
the springs
know. I was afraid, that's what I told
Are you
him
done?
last night, one coat.
I know. Are you done with your coat?
I think I got half pink stuff. You mixed it perfect, bro. It's gonna buy you La Patrinka for this.
Oh no, he's all happy. Bro, if we're having La Patronka for dinner, I'm gonna eat right now.
Rugars.
No, that doesn't sound good. Why do you guys like that restaurant so much?
I don't know, I like
Never
it
said
so
I
much,
liked
it's just whatever. Yeah.
Patronka sounds bomb right
It's
now.
one of those places you can sit at and chill. You need a shrimp cocktail, bro.
Who doesn't want a shrimp cocktail after painting the engine block? Titty.
I was afraid it was gonna come out really bright because when you pump it off, you're like, oh my god, like a pink motor. Like that's not that bad. That's not.
But you just got beat by a girl car. This shit sprays pretty nice. I do say.
No, it's a tag. That would be so funny, dude.
That'd be bad, dude. Badass or bad as
It would be a badass.
Badass.
What? What? Badass.
Nothing.
Yeah, badass.
A dirty ass.
Are you out? I'm definitely running the fuck out of it, and I'm not out yet. You should probably finish the front right here that you see a lot. Oh crap. Sorry. I kind of looked dumb.
I don't know. I was recording, but I don't know if I was zoomed out enough.
She's tripping out on me.
True, I wasn't even looking at the camera. I was just looking at the motor. Okay, the hood survived our back road adventure to get over here. Sheesh.
I know, I'm not a fan of that, but with that hood I could put 2 carburetors on.
You need a hood that goes up to your window trim.
Okay, so what do we need to do now to get your car ready to go?
What does go consist of?
I don't know, you tell me.
Like push off a trailer to show, or like, yeah, sure. Start with that. Go. Start with that? Start with the show. What I'm saying is I have a plan. If we want to go to the car show without running it, because the heads aren't going to be done.
For sure, not gonna be done?
Tom is still working on the one head, and I have one head here, so we can't work on that one, you know. I got to mount the hood, which is probably going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. I was thinking of that earlier. It's going to take me some time to do that, and the boys help. Every Saturday, boys coming here. I have to open that up. Are those head gaskets or head gasket? The heads on. If we wanted to go to a car show, I could clean up those heads and put temporarily bolt the heads to the block, and then put the headers on and everything, put the intake manifold on, and we could push it off the trailer and be at a show. But
I suggested that yesterday and you were like, no, I gotta keep my motor clean.
yeah, so I'd have to ruin a set of head gaskets if I wanted to do that, because I do want to keep my motor clean.
But don't you have a set of thinner head gaskets?
Yeah, I paid $50 for them though. What's that worth? Don't do a car show. $50?
I don't know. If your entry's free and you get free lunch, like, yeah, that's worth $50.
I did worse.
Like I'm thinking about.
I bought like $500 worth of things to make it a show.
You're not gonna use those head gaskets.
A lot of nuts I didn't have to cut.
I hope that's not just one head gasket.
Why would it just be one head gasket?
Because I ordered 2 different sets and both of them were individuals.
Did you order 2?
If they're the ones from Kinetic, I ordered them both at the same time.
There's 2 there.
That's it. So Kinetic got me the gaskets faster than the ones off eBay. They were supposed to be here like the next day.
Damn, what? Those just came out like 2 weeks later?
Yeah.
All right, so Brady's car still needs some work. So we're gonna go work on it today. Boys are working on Boyd's square body for the show.
It does. It does, huh?
Yeah, that's really for you. If that's the case, it's awesome because it don't cool good enough.
Cool now, what?
What else do you have to do to your truck for it to be ready, Boyd?
Finish polishing that cap, throw the wheel on the other side, and the cap. Brady's got to button up what he's got going on in there with the wiring. I need to hit the arm back off, the drag link arm back off, so I put it on wrong. Put it on the correct way, put the carter pin on the ball joint, adjust it when you need to readjust, tighten the jam nuts, and then drive the truck out, try to get it to steer because it's not steering very well right now at the moment. And that needs a really, really, really good detail.
locks on the wing windows are supposed to be here today. And
Oh,
I need to
cool.
find a trim for the other marker light.
Then go buy a Volkswagen Mustang.
And then go find, standard. Yeah. A little new tank. I'm jealous.
I'm jealous too, honestly. I was just looking at this red fox body for sale in Fresno, I think.
I don't even want to look for Fox bodies for sale right now. Dude, that's like the lowest of the low when I was trying to buy one. Dude.
What's funny is everybody I tell that, they're like, oh my god, why would you want a Fox body?
Yeah.
Why would you want a Mustang?
Yeah, and I'm like,
You don't want
I do
either.
not want one, dude. Like, not everyone has that. Has that feeling when you're here?
It's because,
Because we're race cars, hell.
Yeah.
well, we were watching the Street Racing Channel video. Well, actually, I think Bill posted the video that Tony and Tess from AV Boys went and bought Molly's freaking Fox body. And the boys, well, we've all been obsessed with that car.
It's beautiful.
Car is perfect, honestly.
Not perfect, it's beautiful.
That's like exactly what I wanted one too, and I wanted to buy one.
Dude, and the wheels that they put on it looks so freaking good.
That car's worth like 15 grand.
Or more.
More, I bet you it's worth like 20 grand.
Start saving, bro.
Those cars were worth like 1,500 bucks 5 years ago.
Dude, literally.
Not even, dude. They're giving them away.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, access to a GT hatchback. Free.
Yeah.
And Dad said, man, I don't like Fords.
When I was too young to realize what they were.
I was right there like, yeah, we don't want a Ford. I was like, Dad, you should
At least he admits it.
Huh?
At least he admits it.
No, I was like, I'm pretty sure I was like, Dad, we should just get it just for, like, fuck it.
Just for bucket.
And he's like, we already have enough junk in our yard. Well, I'm like, no, you have enough junk in your yard.
Wow.
I
Wow.
don't have any.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I actually had junk in the yard.
Shit.
You definitely had junk in your yard back then.
Screw you, kangaroo.
So yeah, Brady, what do you have to do to your car?
Put a motor in it.
Hey, did the paint ever dry?
Yes, it dried. Did it never dry? Screw you too.
Yeah.
It did dry?
Yeah, dry. Who do you think you're talking to?
What? I'm just asking. Jesus.
Talking to who mixed the paint, dog?
Here, boy. Battery again.
Okay. What are we doing to your car today?
We're starting the day out by spilling Red Bull on my face. So now I gotta go wash my face because I ain't gonna have that. On the bright side, it cleans your truck really well.
Bro.
Wow, this makes like the best interior cleaner.
Red Bull?
Yeah.
Okay, stop. That's gross.
No, that's gross about that. It's all in, that's the problem with facial hair. You get something in it and it's in there.
Brady.
What? Oh, that's the transmission cooler to my Duramax. Well, I'm wearing this right here from being a fat ass.
Boyd's stealing tools. Brady spilled Red Bull in his face. He has to go clean it.
I hate that, dude. Then your face is all sticky. Oh.
Red Bull drinker problems. Okay, part 2.
Cut. What am I saying?
What are we doing to your car today?
We are, my car is basically like the most literal form of a roller right now. It's got, once I put the torque converter in there, it's like ready for a motor and that's it. So we got to take my short block, which is all we have at the moment, put some dummy heads on it, bolt the intake on it, put it in the car, put the motor plate and all that stuff in, put the headers on it, make it look like a functional car so we go to a car show without a functional car. The heads are going to be bare, but the rest of the motor is going to be complete. So after the car show, all I have to do is assemble the heads, put the heads on, measure for push rods, put the valve train in. We'll put the rocker arms and all that, and rocker stands, and should be ready to start it because I'll probably plumb the fuel today too. All the fuel lines and everything will be plumbed. I mean, most of the fuel is plumbed already, except for the line from the carburetor to the frame. So,
Heck yeah. Okay, here's the motor. Dried. Still gotta take that off, obviously. Final moments on this baby. Okay, it's the day of 4th of July, and the car show starts in basically 15 minutes, and we are not there yet. Brady had to run to Hollister and pick up his car this morning, which is like a 2-hour round trip with his brother. Boyd's truck wasn't washed, so his dad had to wash his truck. I spent all morning polishing Brady's wheels on his Duramax, and then he decided that he was running too late, so now we're taking my truck. Which is disgustingly dirty. Like, look at my hood. Anyways, wow, my back windshield's so dark you can't even see out of it. We're gonna flip the freaking truck around, hook up to the trailer, and then we're good. We're gonna have to wipe the car down when we get there. I didn't finish polishing the wheels on Brady's car, so I'm pretty sure he didn't do that either. I'll probably have to do that when we get there and then wipe the car down and hopefully not be late. Boyd made it out without getting pulled over.
What's that? Can you just crank that bad boy one time, please?
It doesn't run. He's like, can you just crank that bad boy one time?
No, this one don't run. Clear this one up.
Boyd, you better start that shit up. Okay, now we're polishing wheels because we didn't finish Brady's quick waxing. And best part out of all of this is he forgot the push bar for his car. So what are we waiting on now?
The push bar.
Who's bringing it?
Nobody at the moment. No clue.
Call your grandma.
Brady's supposed to call my grandma.
I'll call her.
Why don't you just take that car and keep it at your fucking house and use it? Like, your dad would be so fucking happy.
Well, because he doesn't have enough room in the garage to put it in the garage.
True.
I'll bet if he fucking redid it, he could probably, if he just moved some shit.
Yeah, put it on the wall. For real. No, he don't want to.
He needs to go park that fucker over there with the rest of them.
He does.
God, that car's bad.
Hey, you know what? Hey, while you're here, hook a rope up for this gun running. And pull it on over there.
Dude.
Got him there.
Hey, if we had a rope, we could tow it.
Thanks, Ellie.
Oh, he's gonna fucking. She don't really get mad ever. Good thing.